there, my name is Tracy Matthews. Not only am I a jewelry designer and a mentor to jewelry designers over at flourishandthriveacademy.com, I'm also a yoga teacher. So Jessica asked me to do a little demonstration of some of the breathing practices that I take when I'm feeling overwhelmed and stressed. So oftentimes I'll teach these in my yoga classes, but when I'm stressed out as an entrepreneur and a business person and trying to juggle multiple things, because I am multi-passionate, I sometimes just have to stop and slow down and take a few steps back so I can feel grounded. So I'm going to take you through a little breathing practice that I do sometimes. So I want you to sit up tall. You can do this anywhere in any place as long as you have sort of like a quiet area to either sit, or you can also stand, but you want to be able to stand up straight and in an unobstructed place. So a couple of ways to sit. You can either sit on a chair with your hands on your lap and your feet planted firmly on the ground. You can also sit in a seat, like a cross-legged position, if you're kind of into more sitting in a meditative sort of state. And like I said, you could also do this standing if you need it. That's totally fine. So what I want you to do is find your seat, whatever it might be. You're going to close your eyes. And so when you're doing this, you're going to make sure that you're sitting up really tall. And then you're just going to start to breathe through your nose. Good. So inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Good. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. As you continue to deepen your breath, I want you to take a moment to scan your body. Remember, as you're doing this, you're just breathing through your nose. If you do practice yoga or pranayama, which is also another name for breathing practices, or if you do any sort of meditation, typically we breathe through the nose to sort of conserve our energy. So if you are familiar with Ujjayi breathing, breathing through the back of the throat, feel free to take that here. So as you continue to breathe, keep sitting up tall. Make sure your gaze stays inward. And I'd like you to take a few moments to just focus on the center of your heart. So you're going to draw your breath right into the center of your chest. And I want you to focus on the center of the heart, because typically this is the place where we carry anxiety in our body. So you notice, like, sometimes when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, you feel it in your heart center, and all you want to do is kind of like your heart feels like it's going to burst open, right? So I want you to notice any energy that you're feeling there now, and as you sit up tall, continue to breathe into that space. Now I want you to take it a step further as you breathe into your heart. As you inhale, try to envision that you're creating more space in the center of your heart. And as you exhale, you're sort of releasing any negative energy. So negative energy could be anything from physical tension or tightness in your body. It could be anything from sensations and feelings and emotions that you have. It could also be things like your mind is racing and you can't focus. For me, this is really important because sometimes as a creative person, you know, we are really creative because we're always coming up with ideas. Our mind's like moving in circles, coming up with new great things to do. But sometimes when that happens, it's hard to kind of focus and get things done, and we're trying to do too many things at one time. So this is a great opportunity to just kind of let all of that go. So we're just going to come back to the breath for a few more moments. Good. Breathing in through your heart and exhaling. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Continuing this with this, just releasing anything that's not working for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. We're going to take 3 more breaths like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Sitting still, just open your eyes and notice how you feel. Really important. All right, so I hope that helped you. You can do this at any time of the day. You can do it in your bed when you wake up in the morning. You can do it in your bed when you can't sleep at night. It's a great practice. Do it while you're working during the day, or any time that you feel like you just need an extra second to ground and connect. And ultimately what this will do, it's not only going to help you clear your mind and calm your energy down, but it's going to help you really start focusing and achieving what it is that you want in your life, right? So when we're focused and in a single focused pointed direction and we're clear, this is when we're able to really make things happen in our business, in our lives, and become the best people that we can possibly be. All right, so if you want to hear more about what I do, you can visit me over on my website, flourishthriveacademy.com. Especially if you're a jewelry designer, you're going to want to pop over there because we give you a lot of free jewelry advice for business, which is so hard to find these days, right? So come join us over there. Robin and I would love to see you. If you're interested in learning more about what I do on my other part of my business as a designer and as a yoga teacher, come visit me over at tracymatthews.com. So I'd love to hear what you think and how this helped you. So please leave a comment below the video and tell me if the practice worked for you, and if it didn't, why. And tell me what some of your goals are for 2013 coming up. Anyway, so great being with you today, and I look forward to learning a lot more about you and to reading your stories about how this practice worked for you. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a great one. Bye.